Hi guys, this is Swanky Markets here with analysis for the 20th of April 2010. Very choppy at the moment, as we'll go through in a minute. As you can see, that's the euro. If we start with the pound dollar, you'll see that we have this massive gap here. That's over 90 pips. So you know, I didn't trade this gap. There's some people, there would be people who, as soon as this opened, would have put in a long to see if that gap filled, and they'd just be getting into profit now, nearly 24 hours later. It's not yet filled. The gap will be closed at 53.81. I'd expect some sellers up here. Expect some sellers in this area here, 53.81. I'll probably get in there just for about 20-25 pips. Not a lot of pips for me. I prefer more than that personally, but you know, with the way the markets are at the moment, it's better than nothing. It's found resistance at 53.39, which you can also see over here was also resistance on the 12th of April. Support on the 12th of April, and it only got gapped through is the only reason it beat that. I would personally look to short this properly at 53.95. It's a 61 day to the fib. It's a trend line at 365 EMA. The trend line is here. It's, if we go find the fib, I think it's the fib. If we go fib, yeah, sure, it's on the same screen. 61.8. So all this here. It's going to be a lot of resistance here in this area. I'll wait for it to get up there. I probably won't now, thinking about it, go in as soon as it hits the 53.81. I'll probably wait for it to go a bit higher, 53.95. But then we have the 20 pip rule, 20 pips either side you can enter. So look for smaller time frames, but I'd be looking for a ping. I don't think it'll break above that, but I'll be looking to short that. The euro dollar. Euro had very good news today. And also the UK flights are resuming tomorrow. Well, resuming a small bit. They're starting to anyway. The governments have got together and put in a 3-zone tier. So that's good. And then there was no real bad news for Greece today, only that Greece needs more aid, which I think we all know anyway. I said to this, be very careful, be very wary on the euro. I said to you last night, one trade at a time. Don't take a second until you're locked in. We've got this pin bar here, which looks like it's going to close. I mean, it's came down 65 and it's gone back up again. So, you know, I'm leaving this tomorrow. I'm not going near it. If we look at the Swissy, we got the same thing, but on the other direction. Swissy's come down. This is on the 1 hour, so we look at the daily in a minute. Just broken this trend line here, okay, on the 1 hour chart. It'll probably retest, so this then says euro is going to go up. The way the market's at the moment, I think you're just better off, you know, if you're new, walk away. The euro yen, not for me. Said it last night. I like the euro yen, but I'm leaving it at the moment. We got a lot of these EMAs up here, as you can see, along the 25-30 area. So what I will probably, this area here, what I will do is I might look for a quick short there. I'll see how it goes. I mean, at the moment you've just got to watch it all the time. There's no, if you trade off the daily, just leave it alone for a while. You've got to be sitting in front of it. I'm not doing any analysis for tomorrow. There's a lot of news tomorrow, which I'll go through in a minute, but I'm not doing any for tomorrow. This is the dollar Swissy on the daily. We got the opposite of the euro, pinged right off the 365. And there we go, reversal pin bar. So if this is going down, euro's going up. Euro's going up, this is going down. I mean, it's just one of those things. Aussie dollar, not for me. Not a lot for me at the moment, I'm afraid, in the way I trade. Euro pound. So yeah, we're just there. We're not really doing anything. We're still closing the gap. This is where it closed on Friday. This is where it opened on Friday. We're still closing the gap of that. The dollar CAD caught that twice today. If we go down to the 1 hour, I can show you a bit more clearly. The 1 hour came up here. I said yesterday I've got to 0200. It would here. I caught one test. I put my order in, caught it for the second time. I had to live through about 10-12 pips of pain, but I caught it. Got 52 pips on that. And caught it on the second one, got rejected again, and I caught that again, and then I got out at the central pivot point on this one, and I'm still in this one. I'm seeing if this closes above the central pivot point, I'm out. If it goes up here to this R1, sorry, then I'm out. But if it closes above this central pivot point, I'm out of this. So it's over 100 pips there, so that wasn't too bad on the markets that we've got at the moment. And if we'll just have a quick look at the Euro CAD, as we do every day. Euro CAD, yeah, still bottoming out, like I said, through the last few days. I'm looking at it, I'm watching it. It's going to reveal itself. I'm interested in longing this pair. I might place an order at 36.00. So we'll see how we get on with that. Okay. So that's all I could do. If you're new to this, walk away tomorrow. There's not a lot of analysis I can do tomorrow. This is the last time this happened to the markets. I remember went on for 10 weeks and we're 4 weeks in. So I'm not saying it's going to last 10 weeks. It might last longer, might last less. But the trick of Forex is to be patient, wait for price to come to you. Once this is over, a lot of pips will be made. Alright, believe me on that. Okay, so just be very careful. What we'll do for a couple of minutes is we'll just go over and we will have a look at some support and resistance here. If we look here, we have resistance here on the central pivot. Central pivot is very important pivot level, those of you who are new. Okay, very hard to break it. As you can see, we got rejected, went above it, got hovered around, came back down to the R1. As you can see, the R1 here twice rejected it on Friday, couldn't break it. We had to gap down to break it. Look at the R1 here, rejected. What did price do? Went back up. They went in and went bulldoze straight through the central pivot point, which is very, very rare, and went off the daily EMA 55, that is. Price, if we look here, got rejected on the central pivot point, went back up, blew through the R1, came back down. On the mid pivot point it got rejected, went back up and went all the way up. Look here, got rejected on the R1, mid pivot point got rejected. So if you're new, watch this, watch it. It's just support and resistance all the time off central pivot points. Another one there. So, and as we can see here, we're bouncing up this trend line. This is the pound dollar 1 hour. We haven't still broken this trend line. We've been in this trend line all day. Well, all day since 7 o'clock this morning GMT. So just be very, very careful with it. And good luck tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Sometimes if you're in doubt, stay out. You'll save money, believe me. Alright, take care.